This is the Star News Brief. I'm Joeli Regi.
Opposition Chief Raila is demanding radical electoral reforms and talks outside Parliament with President William Ruto after he signaled the return of street protests next week. Raila said part of their irreducible minimums to avert looming mass action is for the government to allow talks outside Parliament, akin to the 2008 National Accord. The former Prime Minister is also pushing for sweeping electoral reforms that will see the country adopt a devolved system of election management similar to the one in the United States.
Get a copy of the Star e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.
Inspector General Japhet Koome on Sunday said he'll not be intimidated by Azimio's letter to the International Criminal Court. Azimio La Umoja One Kenya coalition leaders have asked the Hague-based court to launch investigations into the conduct of the police boss during their anti-government demonstrations. Koome dismissed the letter by Azimio to ICC calling for a probe into the alleged police excesses witnessed during the anti-government protests. He told police officers not to be intimidated. Senators are set for a clash with governors after the lawmakers ignored the county bosses and backed the bill that seeks to tame runaway pending bills in counties. The lawmakers said the Prompt Payment Bill 2023 will be redemption and a big win for business people who have suffered for years of non-payment by the state entities. However, the governors have opposed it owing to the punitive penalty on state officers who fail to pay their contractors on time. National Treasury CS Njuguna Ndongo will now face lawmakers over the controversial plan to sell state-owned farms without the involvement of Parliament. The CS is set to appear before the Senate Finance and Budget Committee to explain the plans that have angered the senators and triggered public outrage. In the state-backed privatization bill approved by the cabinet last month, the proposed law gives the Treasury a nod to privatize parastatals without the approval of Parliament. But the senators have termed the move irresponsible, selfish and illegal and summoned the CS to explain the decision. Community health workers may soon have an added responsibility. The Ministry of Health says it will work with counties to have CHVs identify men and women wasting away in alcoholism. The ministry said the problem is rampant in Mount Kenya area, although independent studies show it is worse in other counties such as Nyamira, Isiolo and Kajiado. Health CS Nakumicha Wafula said the CHVs will begin their alcohol task next month.
Get a copy of the Star e-paper for only 40 shillings by logging on to www.mgazzetti.com.